This morning we're outside Normanby Custom Fabrications, going to do a video shot of the custom trike that they're building. This vehicle is just a little bit different to what you would normally see on the road. Morning, Colin. We're coming here to have a look at your rather unique trike this morning. Would you like to give us a run through on how it all fits together?
Yep, not a problem. Yeah, we're running a Toyota V8 engine in it, a 671 blower sitting on top with an injection hat. We're running a Ford C4 automatic transmission behind that with an adapter plate. That is going through a XJ6 Jaguar diff. It's fitted up with QA1 shocks all the way around, a 16-way adjustable, so we can get it handling really well. We're running a oil or trans cooler in there. All the transmissions all shift kitted and everything.
Yeah, there's a cooler there. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, steering, we've put a lot of development work into that. We're sort of not prepared to say too much about any of that, but yeah, no, it's working well and doing everything it's supposed to be doing.
Okay, so the steering now, that's sort of basically the last thing on the list to be certified, is that right?
Yeah, everything now, we're pretty well sorted on, so yep.
So getting the certification on a machine like this, you must have to go through quite a number of steps before you finally get there.
Yeah, no, that's right. We've actually had it on the CAD engineering computer too, and they've done all the tests on it, plate thicknesses, stress tests, what it does under braking and everything, so that we can give it to the certifier, and yep, they'll be happy with that. So, but yeah, if we sort of move a little bit further forward.
We've now moved around the car a little bit, and we're just in the front where you can see the blower drive. Tell us a little bit about that, Colin.
Yep, at the moment we're running that 15% underdriven. It seems to be putting out really good horsepower at that. If we move down underneath the bike, just in front of that, you'll see that we've got a custom built alloy radiator sitting in there with a fan running on it. That's more than adequate to keep it cool. We're running a stainless steel fuel tank up above that, holds approximately 58 litres. Obviously all that will be covered in bodywork, bonnet and everything. Front suspension, yep, obviously all that's pretty self-explanatory. Front wheel, we're running Willwood rotors and 4-pot calipers in there, so it's got plenty of stopping power.
You know, that looks pretty good actually.
Yeah, all the chassis, all the frame itself. We've actually got a proper bench that we set them up and build them on, so that we know it's all square. Yeah, so
because there is a lot of welding in that chassis, and keeping it square and true would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. But you know, we've got all that pretty well sorted now, so it's all looking good.
Right, we're on the other side of the bike now, and the steering system you can see. Colin will just give us a quick few words on how they've put all that together. There's been a lot of research work going into that. That'd be right, wouldn't it, Colin?
Yeah, we've actually, this is actually our 4th setup on it, and we've finally got it right. The other 3 setups we weren't happy with, wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. Yeah, now we've got it right on the money now. We've actually just put new rings and bearings in the engine, so that's why we've only got a couple of gauges and a piece of pipe there for a shifter to basically get it up and down the road. When the bike gets all its full body work done on it, the gauges and the shifter will all be mounted to that. But we're actually building another bike inside the workshop, which we'll show you shortly, and that gives you the basics of what the bodywork will look like on this one. They'll have mudguards on the front, full mudguards on the back, and like stepping plates for your feet and for the passenger and everything. Obviously the basics of the trike have to be where they are, but the bodywork will be up to the individual. They can have whatever they want.
Yeah, because this bike here, this has been sold, hasn't it? Guy's already brought it. He's been down. He's done a couple of test runs up and down the road.
Yep.
And I understand he hasn't stopped smiling since.
Yep, no, he's happy as.
More than happy.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Okay, here's the XJ6 diff setup. So Colin, you've got a quick change housing there.
Yeah, that's right. It's basically just a stock standard XJ6 diff that's been rebuilt. but you can buy the quick change covers and bolt on back. They just make them look a bit better. So
Yep, no two ways about it. I mean, it certainly just dresses it up from the back end.
Yep.
So when the body work goes on, you'll still see part of that diff setup.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we're inside the workshop now, and we've got here another machine that Colin is building for a person. He's only part way through it, as you can see, but Colin will just explain to us how this one's going to look.
Okay, this one here, we've changed our chassis design a little bit on this. What we want to do is have a basic standard for a chassis so that we can run any engine gearbox combo on it. Here we can run anything from Chev to Ford to big block, anything in it. We've changed our diff setup too. We've gone to an XJ40 diff, which gives us outboard brakes. That means that we can get the back of the chassis and the back of the bike down lower, try and get all our weight down. This type of setup with a small block in, I think we've got about 98% of our weight within about 480 mil of the ground, so yeah.
It's a good low centre of gravity.
It is. You can get the basic idea of the bodywork on this one. It'll be fully enclosed down by where your feet sit, and like I say, it'll have full rear guards, front guards, it'll have a bonnet on it, and it will also have side panels which run right down along underneath the engine to the front.
So they'll cover those chassis rails?
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, these ones here, we're just trying to build a more basic type of bike. Normally aspirated engine, try and get rid of the cost of the fuel injection setup. It'll just run twin carbs and a bug catcher on it. It'll be the same front suspension as the other bike that you've just seen outside. And yeah, it'll run the big wide rear tyres. This is a single-seater one that we're doing. Obviously the one outside was a double-seater. Yeah, we'll just try and build a bit of a variation, and yeah, we can pretty much build what anyone wants.
We're at the back of the bike now, and you can see part of the body construction that Colin's been doing. Colin will explain what they do, but I understand they can basically build a special body for each bike according to what the client wants. That's correct, Colin?
Yeah, the basic fundamentals of the bike, obviously the motor and gearbox and diff and everything else have got to go where they've got to go. You've got no choice for that, but as far as the bodywork goes, they can have whatever they want. We don't want to try and put out too many bikes that look the same, so obviously if you've got some ideas, run them past us, and yeah, we'll certainly see what we can do for you.
Okay, and I understand also that you're getting inquiries in from overseas. Some of them are looking reasonably promising at this stage.
Yeah, no, we've just done a quote for a guy from Saudi Arabia at the moment, so he's got a few sports cars over there and he wants something a little bit different, so yeah, we'll see what comes of it.
You'd have fun hurling through the sand in one of those, wouldn't you?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And while we're in the workshop, here's another project that Colin's working on that's quite a bit different. Just tell us a little bit about this one, Colin.
Yeah, this is a 1965 Mark III Zephyr. They never brought out a two-door convertible. If you have a look on our website, you'll see the other pictures of when we built the chassis and started doing the bodywork, engine work, all that. We're just starting to get through the bodywork now. It's been parked up for a little while. The guy's a farmer, and obviously when they're not milking, there's no money coming in, so it gets parked up until they start milking again. So we'll go back into it. We should hopefully have the majority of it finished, bodywork wise, in about the next 2.5 to 3 months.
Okay. Yeah. And this has got quite a hot motor there too, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, it's running a 302 Ford in it, twin turbo setup. It's a crate engine, so it should go rather smartly.
Okay, Colin, we'll all set for the little run. Give us a demo.
Yep.
Okay. this is a still shot of the bike. Doing this just so that you can see a little bit more detail and the work that's gone into it up to date. This is a 1929 Plymouth that Colin customised and fully rebuilt. Quite a mess when he first got it, but you'll see photos of it in the website. And this is Dave's pride and joy. It's custom built 1939 Lincoln Zephry delivery sedan. Quite a project doing this one, and it's become a very well known car, won a lot of show awards. You can see more about this one in his other website, which is normanbyupholstery.co.nz.